Hey everyone. If you're an Indian biotech entrepreneur, you know 2025 has been like a roller coaster ride, full of highs, but honestly, a lot of scary drops too. Let's get straight to it. India has become a true powerhouse in global biotechnology. We're now the third biggest biotech player in Asia Pacific, and globally, we're among the top 12. Startups? From just 50 a decade ago to over 6,000 today. Our bioeconomy shot up from $10 billion in 2014 to over $130 billion last year. That's not just numbers on a report. That's jobs, hope, and homegrown science. We're on track to hit $300 billion by 2030, which is 5% of India's GDP. But here's the catch. This year, we've hit some massive speed breakers. The US slapped huge tariffs, up to 50%, on our biotech exports. This hits everything. Biosimilars, vaccines, research services, diagnostics, you name it. Suddenly, exporters are forced to sell below the global average just to survive. Cash flows are drying up, and international partners are delaying payments. Import costs for critical reagents are going through the roof. And let's not forget, fresh investment, PE and VC funds are sitting on the fence. Nobody wants to take big risks right now. So, what's happening on the ground? MSMEs and startups, especially those working on biosimilars, diagnostics, or agri-biotech, are facing serious liquidity crunches. R&D timelines that took years to build are at risk. I know founders who've spent sleepless nights wondering how to pay salaries, keep labs running, or just keep the lights on until the next project milestone. But it's not all doom and gloom. Despite global turbulence, India's biotech engine is still moving forward. Biopharma? Worth nearly $40 billion last year, almost half of our entire bioeconomy. Our vaccine story is world famous. Remember the 1.45 billion COVID-19 doses in 2021? Plus, we have 665 US FDA-approved manufacturing plants. India is still a global manufacturing hub for the industry. And here's where quick, creative financial solutions matter more than ever. Traditional lenders? They hesitate. Biotech is risky, R&D cycles are long, and revenues aren't always predictable. That's why I believe sector-specific partners like Bespoke Financials are game changers for entrepreneurs like us. Here's what's different with Bespoke Financials. No collateral, no problem. They underwrite based on your cash flows and biotech domain knowledge. Dispersal in as little as 7 days. Need working capital up to Rs 10 crore? Done. Expanding your supply chain or facing cash gaps in export-import? They've got your back, up to Rs 20 crore for procurement and even export-import finance up to $5 million US. Let's talk real stories. A Bengaluru stem cell startup saved their R&D after venture funding got delayed, thanks to a quick working capital line from Bespoke. An Ahmedabad biosimilar exporter managed sudden cash gaps caused by US tariffs using export finance. Even a Pune medtech SME scaled up critical imports for their diagnostics, all with bespoke supply chain finance. Look, the reality is, geopolitical issues may slow us down, but India's domestic market is strong, research partnerships are growing, and government policy support is solid. But if you don't have access to the right working capital, it doesn't matter how good your science is, you won't survive the storm, let alone thrive. So, if you're building India's next big biotech breakthrough, don't let financial stress stop you. Reach out to partners who understand your journey, who can give you the right funding at the right time, tailored for biotech's unique needs. Let's keep Indian science moving forward. Let's build, innovate, and win. Together.